A second, then a third shot fired, hitting 2 other black inmates. Both would bleed to death. A white inmate had also been wounded.
And even Billy Harris, the one who really hated blacks, said that we thought we were just going to fight. Nobody really get killed. We get, you know, maybe some bruises and head bashing, but that'd be it.
3 days later, on January 16th, the Monterey County Grand Jury ruled the killings justifiable homicide.
There was just a thickness of anger and a sense of injustice that had occurred.
You just didn't kill us like that. And then dudes were saying like, damn, we dying, why are we dying by ourselves? And that was the attitude that everybody, you know.
Not long after the ruling had been announced, outrage turned into retribution. At around 6:30 p.m., 26-year-old guard John Mills was beaten and thrown from the top tier of Y Wing.
Absolutely in the wrong place at the wrong time.
A lot of people were glad. A lot of people were glad, white and black.
Mills was killed not because he was Mills, it was because he was a guard, to pay back for the Opie Miller shooting.
There was a note left on him. 1 down, 2 to go. That was stated really clearly.
According to prison authorities, there were inmates black and white who witnessed the killing of Officer Mills.
And the thing that killed me was them saying that they could hear Mills's keys jangling in the air as he fell or was thrown from the 3rd tier down to the bottom.
George Jackson, Fleta Drumgo, and John Clouchet became the primary suspects in the killing of Officer Mills. Clouchet denied any involvement.
So you were not involved in the assault or killing of John Mills?
No.
Did you see anyone assault or kill John Mills?
No.
Do you know if George Jackson, in fact, killed John Mills?
No.
Jackson, however, was a marked man. According to Alan Mancino, prison guards took him to a secret meeting. They believed Mancino was an assassin for the Aryan Brotherhood.
They wanted me to take out George Jackson. They was going to open the cell up and open his cell up at the same time. And they wanted me to take him out. So I got word down to Jackson. It's the first time I've never really talked to him, never associated with him. I shot him a kite. I told him what was going on in the watching cell, that I wasn't going to do it.
A kite is prison slang for a letter.
Because I didn't want to kill him. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to be involved in that. I had a grudging respect for the man. The way he conducted himself, and a lot of people hate him without reason.
In February, George Jackson, John Clouchet, and Fleta Drumgo were indicted for murder. Known as the Soledad brothers, the case of the 3 inmates would become a cause célèbre. John Mills was the first guard murdered at the prison. He left behind a wife and son.
Was the incident for which you're charged now, was it a revolutionary act on your part?
You asking me to confess to something?
Unless you want to, did you kill the man?
Look, one of the most important elements of guerrilla warfare is to maintain secrecy. I've killed nobody until, you know, it's been proven. And they'll never be able to prove anything like that.
Next on Day of the Gun, death at the Marin County Courthouse. An attempt to free George Jackson ends in tragedy.
This KRON 4 second